Hey friends of the Enneagram, welcome to the Myths of the Enneagram video series where we debunk some of the common misunderstandings around this ancient tool and we rethink how the Enneagram can be used for lasting spiritual growth. My name's AJ Sherrill and I serve as a pastor, as an adjunct professor, as a speaker and an author, and for years I've been teaching and writing and leading on the Enneagram for spiritual formation. So let's dive in. Okay, so let's move into myth number 2, and that is that we should become that Enneagram church or community or organization. That's who we should be. And I would say be very careful about this, especially as a pastor. The gospel is hard enough to communicate to any group of people, let alone adding another layer of language that everybody has to speak this Enneagram speak in order to belong here. So be careful of that. It's sort of like you want it to be that jazz music at your dentist office. It's in the background, we're all aware of it, but it doesn't become the dominant reason that we gather. It doesn't become the primary reason or the primary way that we relate. So I like to think about the Enneagram as sort of augmented reality. It's not virtual reality. Virtual reality takes you into a different world and you live in that world. Augmented reality, imagine these glasses, if they were augmented, it would give me information through which I continue to see the world. But I see the world through some more information. The Enneagram is a tool that just gives you more information about why people might be a little bit different than you, why their motives might differentiate from what your motives are, and why their behaviors may actually be different than what you would do in a situation. So be very careful on overlaying new language to make it acceptable to belong here. It's one of those things that makes the Enneagram actually quite annoying and turns a lot of people off. This is where the Enneagram in spiritual formation comes in. For a deeper dive, feel free to check out my latest book, The Enneagram for Spiritual Formation, available wherever books are sold. You can also visit the Enneagram for Spiritual Formation.com to learn more about my workshops where we can connect and explore about bringing this to your community, your organization, or your team. Grace and peace to you in abundance.